What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We are rating drum kits. This is episode number 51. Let's get right into the member kits, brother. First up, brother Gavin here. We got the bedroom drum kit. I'll say it again. All you need is a bed and a drum kit, my boy. That's set up pretty clean. Initial thoughts, right? I'm soaking it in. It's clean. Dotted his I's. He crossed his T's. You know, he tied his shoelaces in the morning, brother. I have that Yamaha pedal, but the single version of it. And dude, that's a sleeper. I promise you right now, people sleep on that. You don't see it often because everyone has a 9000 or a Iron Cobra. This is a Pearl drum kit. We got 2 up, 1 down. I like the way the toms are positioned there. I mean, this is neat, brother. This is tidy. Your bed isn't, though. Make your goddamn bed, brother. All right, Sabians. We got a little splash in between the toms. I like that. That's a great spot. Ride cymbals in a great spot. Throw a china over there near the pillow. You know what I mean? Boom that John off your bed, my boy. I mean, since the ergonomics just look really good, it's definitely going to be a high rating. But what's it going to be, brother? You know what we're going to do here? I'm going to give you an 8. I think that's a solid 8. I mean, really, just get a china. Dude, if you had a china, it would complete the drum kit. You know what I mean? You'd have a full drum kit. You'd be ripping, my boy. That's an 8, though. Thanks for submitting, Gavin. Thank you for joining the membership. Next. All right, Tyler Leveroni. Pepperoni, my boy. Okay, what do we have here? This is a Mapex Armory. Immediately can tell with the finish of that drum kit because they're doing that turquoise thing. That's a Mapex all day. We got some Sabians. Dude, this cymbal spread is absolutely beautiful. Brother's playing Duck Duck Goose in this, John. Brother's playing musical chairs in the John. Wow, let me just look at this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4 crash cymbals. 2 chinas, 2 hi-hats, 3 chinas. You got the mini one, you got a splash. I mean, dude, that's your 14-inch floor tom, brother, little doinker. 14-inch floor toms, man. You could, like, put the 16 there and then get an 18 and it would just look better, but that's silly. That's silly talk, dude. That's very clean. What kind of heads are those? Are those HD dry? What's up, my boy? Woo-hoo! Yo, those heads are so sick. The HD dry snare head has been a staple for like 30 years, dude. Every drummer has had that. But now they got HD dry on the toms, and what an awesome move. All right, K-Sweet ride cymbal. We got Sabians and Zildjians here, and a Minel. One might say there's too many cymbals here, and I'm curious what you guys think. I don't think there's too many cymbals because we have enough drums to match it. And it looks good. What's this little drum to the side too? Is that like a little side snare perhaps? Or maybe another tom. If anyone had that drum kit, I'm pretty sure they'd be happy. You know, if I walked into my house after a long day of work and I wanted to play drums and that's what I walked into, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be happy as hell, brother. It looks really sick. I'm giving that a 9. I'm giving it a 9, man. It's really, really close. It's really close. Could I say a 10? Guys, what do you think? I'm going to stick with the 9. I don't know what I want to see to make it a 10, but I tell you what, I'm happy inside, brother. I got butterflies. This Johnny's nice, my boy. Thanks for submitting, Tyler. Thank you for joining the membership. Let's keep it rolling. Ooh, we got the fucking Emerald Island drum kit here. Brother's Irish. Brother's got some Irish whiskey and some fucking Irish cream. Brother's got the pearly fucking... This shit is... Dude, look at this John. This is a green John. Brother's got freckles and red hair. This dude's coming through with a bowl of Lucky Charms, bro. This dude chasing the pot of gold in this John. This John looking like a watermelon, bro. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We got everything boomed to hell. But you know what? It looks really good. Everything here looks... Look at these bright, shiny cymbals, dude. The lighting. This is doing it for me, dude. What do we have on the side table? Bring your attention over here. See these things? This is called tandem drops. Shout out to my brother, Danny. I met him at NAMM a couple years ago and he gave me some of these. Dude, they're so sick. I don't use them enough. I'm going to use them more. When I don't play drums enough. That's the problem. But I highly recommend them. It's a drum dampener, but it's like a felt thing. All right. 8 customs. We got some Evans drum heads. We got some Pearl pedals. Look at those pedals. Let me respect that right now. Everyone take a moment. Respect them pedals, bro. That looks sick. They're not too wide. The hi-hat's in the mix. Everything is pretty much there, bro. I mean, I love this kit. It's almost a 10, dude. I'm going to say a 9.5. I'm going to say a 9.5. I'm not going to give you a reason. That's just what I'm going to call it. It's beautiful. I mean, that's an absolutely beautiful drum kit. Thank you for submitting that, dude. Copy this drum kit if you're looking like shit, brother. Next! What do we got here? We got the pink PDP, John. This is the little main stage, I think they call it. What do they call that one? Or the Uptown? I'm not really sure. We got a 10, 14, I want to say. Damn, if that was a 16, bro, that would be the move. That setup is so near and dear to my heart. 10, 16 with a 22, even though I'm pretty sure that's like an 18-inch bass drum. It's a little tiny John. You know, it's a little baby John. Brother's playing 7-Up in school, brother. All right, PSTX crash cymbal. We got a stack to the right where a China would go typically, but we're doing a stack. It's okay. Zildjian ride cymbal in the good spot. Everything's real low, and I like that, but is it too low? That crash cymbal is hovering what looks like half an inch above the hi-hat. Also, we're cross-country skiing with these pedals down here too, my guy. You see how they're like one is more forward, the other one's back? We're doing the shuffle, my guys. We're cross-country skiing, dude. You know, that's what it is. I don't know, brother. Looking a little claustrophobic in this bitch, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you here. I like it, though. I'd rather this than have everything spaced out, you know? Make your bed. What's up with you guys not making your goddamn bed? You guys are motherfucking. Brother! That's why I'm talking about school, dude. Like, brother's 16 years old. All right, let's see. What am I gonna rate this thing? I like that side snare. Is that a Pearl M80? I think it is. I got that too. And I did want to mention he does have a 16-inch floor tom here. It's just different than the kit, but it's okay. It's pretty damn good, right? Higher the cymbals a little, you're giving me anxiety, but I'm gonna slap a number 8 on that. Brother brought that thing to the shooting range, started blasting it. He was like, Evans, yeah, you said, yeah, your snare head is real tough. We'll see about that, brother. I'm fucking blasting, John. All right, that's an 8. Thank you, Liam. Next. This here is the last member kit we're looking at today. This is, this is from 1980, what? 2? This photograph, maybe it's like an iPhone 4S? Dang, okay, let's look at the drums. I immediately can see those bass drum heads. That's an Aquarian Super Kick. You can see that white and black ring. That's the second best bass drum head ever made by mankind, okay? The first one is the Evans EMAD. No surprise, everyone knows that. And if you don't think that, you're wrong, brother. That's all, you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, that Aquarian Super Kick is the real deal. We got some pinstripes on the toms. And we got a shitload of cymbals. I see a B8. Look at that B8 just sticking out like a sore thumb, bro. You can't see anything on this picture, but you can still make out that B8. That's amazing. All right, I like the holy, Jesus, what am I trying to say? Cymbals, the holy China, that crash cymbal. Got a shitload of cymbals. I really like it. Look at this arsenal of splashes in the front. That's pretty cool. It's the old 1982 kit. This is the old Back to the Future, John. Marty McFly in these, John. A 7, dude. So I'm going to say I would love to see a clearer picture. Get your wife's iPhone 16 and send a picture. I want to look at it. Next. Thank you, brother. All right, y'all. We have moved over to the General Pop folder. What is this, a Gretch? We got this thing dressed up like it's sitting under a Christmas tree. And it's pretty cool. All right. That's such a goated setup. A high tom and a low tom. Get the hell out of here. We got a China cymbal with some holes in it. We got that S ride cymbal in a pretty good spot, especially when you have a stack under it like he has here. I really like that. But that octagon or that pentagon splash is looking out of place. Dang, I do really like this red and black finish. I didn't know Gretch made a drum kit like that. Or is this is this wrapped? No pun intended. Or is this like a custom kit? Drop a comment. I like it though. I'm also gonna drop this at a 7.5. There's a couple of things that throw me off, like the tape. You know, like we got green and orange, or pink and orange and green. Get the hell out of here with those colors. Black and red should be the only colors I'm seeing here. And then that little pentagon symbol just looks funny. It's just looking like it's like that whole cymbal stand is a butler and he's holding out a plate. You want some caviar, brother? Nope. Get the hell out of here. 7.5, Greg. Thanks for submitting. Next. All right, what's this little banger? What are these little two-tone cymbals? I see a Peisty color sound, and then to the right we got these. We got a couple two-tone things here. 2 up, 1 down, Aquarian drum heads. We got an Evans HD dry snare head, pretty good. Pedals already look real good on the floor. I like that. I want to know what that hi-hat That's the same brand as these other ones. What does it say? Alternative? T alternative? I never even heard of it, dude. There's so many random cymbal companies out here that I've never heard of. I feel like they're just popping up everywhere too. Every time I look around, there's a new cymbal company. All right, so this is set up this is set up good. It's just the toms look a little funny. It's crazy how you could just put 2 toms over a bass drum and each little 1 inch movement looks different, you know? Like I want to move them over a little bit, dude. I don't know what I want to do. I want both those toms to be centered over the bass drum. You know what I mean? Visually, at least. But damn, that's such a silly reason to take points off because everything else is, damn, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, that ride cymbal needs to move. Brother, you got to reposition a lot here. But you know what, to be honest, if you took away that second rack tom, the 12, and then put the ride cymbal there, brother, and then put that crash a little bit back more, brother, what are we talking about? I'd probably give it a 10. But that's not what he did here, my boy. He decided to make it look like shit instead. Nah. I'm going to drop it at a 6.5, bro. It's right under the 7. Actually, you know what? It's a 7, dude, because you do have the kick, snare, and hat are perfect, and the pedals are perfect, and that's holding us here. It's really just the 12. Like, swap the 12 in the ride, and we're doing it. But I got you at a 7. Thanks for submitting, brother. Next. All right, next up, this is from Single Stroke Roll. That's dude's name. Just a rudiment. Single Stroke Roll is the only rudiments I like. Snakes and sparklers are the only ones that I fucking like, brother. We're cropped. We're cut off. You know what I mean? I want to see a full... I'm zoomed in here. Where's my binoculars at? All right, we got some Istanbul Agap. That's them 2 from Sleep Token cymbals. This looks like a pretty basic kit, you know? It's not like... I don't think there's anything special. Actually, it's set up pretty good. Now that I'm... Let me soak this in before I even start talking shit. It's a Pearl Vision. I think that's a birch shell, which anything birch is going to slap. Pedals look real good. The drums, move the floor tom 1/2 inch up, brother, just so my OCD. Other than that, it looks good. Get a coated... We need to swap that snare head. Ride cymbal looks really good. Right in the perfect spot. I appreciate the way this is set up. I like the little side snare too. Thing probably cracks. Got a couple moon gels on it. I like it. I like this setup. I want to see the full... I wish it was zoomed out more. Brother, you screwed me here. You know what I mean? That's why I'm going to drop it at a 7, dude. Even though the ergonomics and the ride position and the tom positions are all real good, it would suggest that it would get like a 8 or a 9. But because... it's just... That ain't what we're doing, though. The kit looks good. I just want to see... You fucked up on the photograph, my boy. Next. Thanks for submitting. Oh, brother! I've been looking at there's been too many good-looking drum kits, bro. Surprise, if you can see where I'm going with this. Looking like absolute atrociousness, bro. All right. This is fun because you guys are all, you guys are just all too neat and clean. Brother here is like, I don't give a fucking shit, brother. I'm using the timbali as a bass drum. And it's a lefty kit. Jesus Christ, dude. Wow, this is crazy. Is that a Wuhan, China, right side up with a splash upside down? Some 457 hats, looking like some 12-inch bangers. Got that Meinl wood block thing. I think, doesn't it have snares in there? Right? I think I had that before. My dad had one of those. Motherfucker broke it. He got it to have like a quiet, playing like a coffee shop type thing, and he fucking snapped it. And I think it had snares in it. But anyways, this is, brother's playing drums, you know what I mean? My guy here is grooving. Watch, he's probably sick. Watch, this dude's probably doing some JD Beck. We got a bell on the piccolo. We got a cowbell over here. That's an interesting drum kit. How do you even slap a number on that? You know, can I seriously put a number on that? You guys know what it is. I'm not even gonna, it's just cool. It's just fun, all right? Because if I actually rated it, it wouldn't be, you don't qualify, brother. All right, get the fuck out of here. No, that's cool. I'm gonna give it a 10, bro, for creativity. That's what I'll say. Got brothers using painter's tape. I already know every time you hit that drum, that painter's tape flies right off. But you're creative, and you're my drum brother. Just give him a 10. Fuck it. Next. Hey, we're back to reality here now. right? We just looked at something fun, and actually, my guy has the exact same piccolo snare drum as brother before here. Same exact drum. All right. Okay, this is a Ludwig. Let me just look at it. All right, I'm soaking her in. Love the snare drum. That thing looks really cool. That lug design is sick. This is a Ludwig, like maple. Classic maple. I don't know what they call it. It's the old Ringo kit. Love the cymbals. This is a high quality drum kit in terms of gear, right? The setup is pretty good too. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's like we're doing some jazz stuff, but that is, we're looking at money right here. Them shells are probably, that's like a $2,000 drum kit. We all know that ride cymbal's like probably $500, maybe $600. So that's some quality gear. I like it. The setup, looking like Gene Krupa in the John. Dog, I'm gonna give it an 8. I don't love the ergonomics of the set. Not the ergonomics, because your China ain't flanked to hell. But like the tom angle pissing me off a little. The hi-hat pedal like pissing me off a little bit. That's a really clean drum kit though. That's nice, man. Beautiful drums. I bet you're proud to look at that. I definitely would be if I came home to that every day. That's an 8, I think is what I said. The winner today goes to Drums 7676. This was my favorite kit I looked at today. It did it for me. It clicked the button. I really love the cymbal spread. I like the color of the drums. Drum heads look good. That's a nice drum kit, brother. You win. Thank you guys for submitting. Thank you guys for supporting. If you want to join the membership, there should be a button like when you're watching the video, but on the mobile, like if you're on your phone, I don't think it's there. I'm trying to figure it out, but I have it in the description. If you want to support your brother, and I'll be back soon. You guys have a good day. Peace out.